Your high school sports is excited to be entering its third season and now has expanded to the Tri-Cities area. Your high school sports is brought to you by these great sponsors.
Welcome to Your High School Sports. I'm your host, Roddy Woods, and it's round number 4. Semifinals kick off this Friday night. We've got some area schools still in it. Sevier County made a big win last week against Morristown West, and they take on Ray County this Friday night. Plus, we got some extras on this show. We talked to Hampton's coach. They're in it. We talked to Murfreesboro, Oakland. They take on Maryville, powerful Maryville Friday night, and we also talked to some other coaches around the region. So make sure you stay right here. This edition of Your High School Sports, semifinal edition of the TSSAA playoff kickoff Friday night. We'll be right back to kick things off here at Sevier County right after this.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Rader, and I want to welcome you to our cosmetic and family dental practice located here in Sevierville, Tennessee. Our office provides a wide array of dental treatments and services from preventive and restorative dentistry to cosmetic enhancement, implant restorations, and the Zoom teeth whitening system. Over the past 12 years of practice, we have built a strong reputation for state-of-the-art dentistry with compassionate care. I invite you to give us a call or locate us on our website at seviervilledentist.com.
This is the clay, expertly crafted, that became the dishes on our tables. This is the grain, traditionally stone ground, that became the fresh-baked bread we serve every day. And this is the home, famously designed, that became the most unique setting for casual dining in Pigeon Forge. From our custom dishware to our delicious food, you can see the ingredients that make the Pottery House Cafe special. The Pottery House Cafe and Grill. Come experience our quality and our heritage.
Just look at all those freshly made Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm sure it makes you want one or a dozen right now. So come visit our locally owned and operated Krispy Kreme donuts in Pigeon Forge. Our Krispy Kreme donuts are made fresh daily, our service is fast and friendly, and the taste will put a smile on anyone's face. Krispy Kreme is a fundraising favorite, so call us today to help support your school or community fundraising efforts. Our delivery truck is there when you need us. Krispy Kreme donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge.
Welcome back to this edition of Your High School Sports. Coach Lingenfelder has joined us now. And, Coach, big win against Morristown West. I think everybody in the state thought Morristown West was going to come in here and handle you guys, but I think Sevier County showed up and showed out, didn't you?
We did. We played a really good football game, and Morristown West was playing really well from the last time we played them. They've been scoring about 50 a game and giving up only 3 or 4 points a game, but our guys made the difference. I just felt like our guys didn't want to quit playing. They played. I don't think they could have played any harder than what they played. I think that we just outplayed them.
You know, when you get in a game like Morristown West, I guess all the people across the state kept saying it's hard to beat a team twice in the less time you guys have played, but I saw something in you last week and your players that it says, hey, we come to win this thing. And I think you did. You showed Morristown West. They had a great game against Knox West. You guys came out and beat Knox Halls. But this was a game that you know that you had to win, didn't you?
Yeah, we want to keep playing, and that's the main theme is we just want to play another week. You know, that's what we've been doing, taking them one at a time, and our guys, they buy into that, and they're having fun, and we just want to try to keep it going. But we felt like we could beat them. We beat them the last time, and we knew if we played our best football, we had a good chance to win.
Sounds like you had everything going. Talk about the quarterback play. How did Deuce play?
Deuce played well, just like he always does. He's didn't have a whole lot of big numbers. I think he threw for about 190 something, a couple of touchdowns, but he just takes care of the ball, runs our offense, and he does a lot more than what shows up just in stats.
What was the key to that win?
Well, I think the key to the win was stopping number 29, their tailback. He's the guy that makes it work for them. He's also their leading receiver, and we just didn't let him get in open field. We gang tackled him and held him to. He got around 100 yards on us, but he didn't have any big plays, didn't have any big gains, and every time they tried to get him the ball out of the backfield, we had him covered. And I thought our defense played just outstanding, had a really good game plan, and they executed it well.
Coach Lingenfelder talking about the big win against Morristown West in the quarterfinals to set up this week's fourth-round matchup against Ray County. When we come back, we're going to talk to a couple of players from the Sevier County Smoky Bears team, talk about the big win they had against Morristown West, and then Coach will rejoin us, and we'll set up that Ray County game this Friday night right here at Smoky Bear Stadium. So we'll be right back here on Your High School Sports right after this.
Lee's Total Health Pharmacy has 2 locations to better serve you. Our 725 Parkway location offers a full-service pharmacy with a large selection of quality home medical equipment from sports braces to wheelchairs and a stock varied selection of home care products to assist you daily. Health education classes and a Take Charge Weight program are available. Lee's Total Health Pharmacy at 1024 Middle Creek features a compound lab providing medication in the form of pain creams, hormone replacement, and much more. Lee's Total Health Pharmacy. We specialize in your good health.
Volunteer Chevrolet is your friendly hometown dealership, proudly serving the region for over 20 years. At Volunteer Chevrolet, you'll get great offers on select new vehicles, from Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs. So come see the new look at Volunteer Chevrolet and take advantage of their great deals. Volunteer Chevrolet is still easy to find on 400 Winfield Dunn Parkway, Sevierville. Volunteer Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of YourHighSchoolSports.com, Sevier County.
Clayball's Campground and Cabins and Clayball's Market and Grill have been family owned and operated since 1978. Clayball's Campground is spacious with 320 sites including vacation homes and cabins. Great location for family reunions and large groups with entertainment on the weekends. Clayball's Market offers Exxon gas, a full grocery line, and camping supplies. Their delicious deli provides fantastic food and daily specials. Visit Clayball's Market or make reservations at Clayball's Campgrounds and Cabins, located on 405 Wears Valley Road, Pigeon Forge.
Welcome back to this edition of Your High School Sports. I'm Roddy Woods, and I'm joined now by 2 Sevier County Smoky Bear players. I'll let these gentlemen introduce themselves to you.
Number 42, Hunter Cates.
What position you play, Hunter?
Linebacker.
Linebacker, and you are?
Number 32, J.D. Griffin, and I play linebacker as well.
2 linebackers on this Sevierville football team. Guys, you guys played a superb football game last Friday night against Morristown West, 27-6. Talk about how the defense played in that game.
The defense, in my opinion, you couldn't ask for any better. We were clicking everywhere we needed to be clicking. We stopped their running, we stopped their passing. I thought the defense played a great game. JD,
got anything to add to that?
Coach B and our defensive coaches, including P.J. Burton, they just had a great defensive scheme just all across the board against them, and I thought that was really needed for a defensive stop against Morristown West.
Going into a game of Morristown West, everybody kind of predicted that they were going to get you guys because you can't hardly play a team twice in that many weeks and come out with a win. But I think you guys had the mindset they can't beat us, can they?
Well, they say you can't beat the same team twice. Well, I think that Morristown wasn't the same team that they were last time we played them. They knew a lot more about us and how we played, but on the flip side, we knew a lot more about them and what they were going to do.
And when you don't, what that team is going to do, and you've seen them a few weeks back, it made preparation to play Morristown West a little bit, I won't say easy, but it was familiar, right? It was familiar, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Whenever we faced them the second time around, we sort of knew what they were doing, and just from a defensive standpoint, once you face the same team, you kind of know what they're going to do, and you kind of get more familiar with their offensive scheming. So I think that was a very important role to the defensive win against Mo West.
Let's talk about Ray County. What do you know about Ray County? Have y'all seen film on them yet?
No, not really. Not yet. We're going to watch some film on them today.
You know, the one thing about it is you get to eat turkey dinner and practice on Thanksgiving Day. How's that make you feel?
Well, you gotta wake up early, but I'm glad we get to practice. But I'm glad to eat dinner with my family.
What do you know about Ray County?
I've heard they like to run the ball a lot.
That's right up. That's Sevier County's alley.
That's right, especially for us too. That's our job.
Two linebackers on this Sevier County Smoky Bear team. They going into the 4th round this Friday night against Ray County, and these two guys going to get to eat Thanksgiving dinner with their families. So they'll practice early Thursday morning, and then they'll get to share Thanksgiving dinner with their families. We'll be right back here on Your High School Sports with Coach Lingenfelder, and we'll set that big game up with Ray County right after this.
Five Oaks Tires, carrying top name brands Michelin Tires and BF Goodwrench Tires. Visit 5oakstire.com. Located on 1425 Parkway, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, or call 5 Oaks Tires at 865-453-3469.
Advantage of great deals like this new Ford Focus
or this new Ford Fiesta.
Your choice.
For as low as $199 a month. And don't forget about the great deals on the new Ford Fusion for as low as $249 a month.
Right in the heart of Morristown.
Sully Select in Sevierville is the place to get your daily freshly squeezed non-pasteurized orange juice. Sample our delicious strawberry orange juice too and leave with a pint, quart, or a gallon to take home. Sully Select is a place to pick up Granger County tomatoes, grass-fed beef, and holy smoked salt spices and rubs. Sully Select has granola naturals and local honey from Mojo Bee Company. Visit Sully Select on East Main Street next to Sonic in Sevierville.
I'm the world's worst cleaning lady. I'm here in your home having a pretty spectacular Tuesday. But I don't notice the loose rug at the top of your stairs. And that's about to become an issue for me. And if you've got the wrong home insurance coverage, my medical bills could get expensive. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands? Call Kevin Yates for a quote today.
Welcome back to Your High School Sports. I'm Roddy Woods. Coach has joined us, rejoined us now, and let's talk about the two players we just interviewed. Coach, talk about defense, and you talked about how important the defense was in the first half. Let's talk about those two young men.
Well, that's our two inside backers, Hunter and JD, and of course they're our leading tacklers, which you want your inside backers. They should lead you in tackles, and they have. They're way ahead of everybody as far as tackles goes. JD's averaging almost 20 tackles a game. Hunter's around 15, 16 tackles a game. I mean, they're just really good high school football players, and they rarely miss tackles, get to the ball, get off blocks, and when they get there, they make something happen.
You know, and in the game like they played last week, and they both said, they had to stop 29, and it looks like they were just had his number.
Yeah, they wanted to punish him. They just don't want to get there. They want to hit you when they get there, like you want a linebacker to. I mean, they're two physical players.
Coach, you got Ray County coming in here Friday night. Let's talk about Ray County, and what do you know about them?
Well, Ray County is a really good football program. They were in the semifinals last year. They've been in the state championship game a couple of times back in the 80s. Really good program. They're going to bring a lot of people here. Got a lot of people on the football team. They're physical. They play hard-nosed, hard-hitting football. Offensively, they're a true wing T. Okay. And, they've got Coach Pemberton, who's a wing T guy. He's run the wing T everywhere he's been, and he's always been successful. at Knox Catholic, Rockwood, everywhere he's been, he won a lot of games. And defensively, they changed things up a lot in secondary. They're athletic on defense, and we expect a tough football game. They're a very good football team.
Yeah, they beat Ooltewah last week in a close game, and both of those teams were pretty good, Ooltewah and Ray County. But what does Sevier County have to do to win this game, Coach?
Well, we've got to stop them. We can't let them control the football on us. They're one of these ball control teams, and the wing tee's got a lot of misdirection in it, and you start trying to find the football and searching a little bit too much, and all of a sudden, they'll pop a trap on you for a long gain. We've got to just play assignment football almost like you would against an option team. And they're big up front. We've got to hold our ground up front, and we've got to move the football. And when we do get the football, we've got to get some points out of it.
And your team, is scoring a lot of points, so they've got to look out for things on your offense. You got a high-powered offense. You got 4 players. Deuce. You got Devontae, and you got Banks. You got Hunter. You got a lot of weapons on your side of the ball as well, Coach.
Yeah, we've got a really good group of receivers, and also Dorian in the backfield. Devontae has over 80 catches. Hunter and Connor Ritz both have over 40 catches. I think Hunter has 12 touchdown passes now, but Dorian's rushed for over 1,200 yards. We've got a lot of big play guys. So we've got some guys that can make plays when they get in one-on-one situations, and we've been successful, trying to get them in situations where they can, get one-on-one matchups.
One last question. One key to this game victory Friday night. What's one key?
Well, we've just got to play our game. We can't let them control football. We've got to stop them, and we've got to, put points on the board when we get it. We can't let them take the football and drive it for a quarter, which I'm sure they would like to. They're a keep-away type team, And when we do get the football, we've got to be patient and move the football instead of just, trying to get everything at once, because you hadn't had the ball in a while.
You heard it right there from Coach Lingenfeld. A tough game, tough matchup in the semifinals this Friday night here at Sevier County. They take on Ray County. TSSAA games start at 7, so eat all the turkey you need to. Oh, plus one question, you get to practice Thanksgiving Day.
That's right. We've been looking forward to that.
Been looking forward to it. He can go home and have turkey and watch football Thursday afternoon. So make sure you get out, support the Sevier County Smoky Bears this Friday night. We'll be right back here on Your High School Sports right after this.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Rader, and I want to welcome you to our cosmetic and family dental practice located here in Sevierville, Tennessee. Our office provides a wide array of dental treatments and services, from preventive and restorative dentistry to cosmetic enhancement, implant restorations, and the Zoom teeth whitening system. Over the past 12 years of practice, we have built a strong reputation for state-of-the-art dentistry with compassionate care. I invite you to give us a call or locate us on our website at seviervilledentist.com.
This is the clay, expertly crafted, that became the dishes on our tables. This is the grain, traditionally stone ground, that became the fresh-baked bread we serve every day. And this is the home, famously designed, that became the most unique setting for casual dining in Pigeon Forge. From our custom dishware to our delicious food, you can see the ingredients that make the Pottery House Cafe special. The Pottery House Cafe and Grill. Come experience our quality and our heritage.
Just look at all those freshly made Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm sure it makes you want one or a dozen right now. So come visit our locally owned and operated Krispy Kreme donuts in Pigeon Forge. Our Krispy Kreme donuts are made fresh daily, our service is fast and friendly, and the taste will put a smile on anyone's face. Krispy Kreme is a fundraising favorite, so call us today to help support your school or community fundraising efforts. Our delivery truck is there when you need us. Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge.
It's the day, it's finally arrived, it's your wedding day. It's the moment moment you've been waiting all your life. It's your wedding day.
Ah, your wedding day, that one special day in your life you'll never forget. So let Venture Productions capture all those special moments at your wedding for you to treasure a lifetime. Our approach to videography is one of creativity and excellence. Call Venture Productions for your video services.
It's the moment you've been waiting all your life. It's your wedding day. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're joined now by Coach George Quarles, the head football coach of the Maryville Rebels. And, Coach, how are you this evening?
Doing great. How are you, Ralph?
Doing well, doing well. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your busy schedule to talk with us. I wanted to talk a little bit about the game Friday night against Blackman. Obviously, Blackman, very good football team. I thought your defense played exceptionally well, not only in setting the tone early in the game, but also picking up the offense until they got untracked, especially after those 2 early turnovers.
Yeah, no doubt. The early score that we got from the defense was huge. You know, I think the second play of the game, we pick up a fumble and score. Drake Martin was able to do that. And then, like you said, I thought this set the tone. That team had been scoring 56 points the first 2 games of the playoffs. They'd scored a lot of points during the regular season. And to give up 7 was a huge night for our defense, and created turnovers. I think the turnover and the forced punt right before the half was huge because we get 2 scores. We go 2 scores in the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I think. And that was kind of the difference in the game. We go from being up 14-7 to up 28-7 going into half.
Coach, I noticed offensively it seemed like you guys put it in the air quite a bit. Was that by design or Blackman? It seemed like Blackman did a fairly good job of stopping your running game, with the exception of maybe 2 or 3 long runs. So was that a plan going in that you were going to try to throw it, or was it more just take what they would give you?
I think some of both. We wanted to, we've got good players outside that we want to get involved, and then I just felt really a little bit better about those matchups than some of the ones of our offensive line trying to block their defensive line. And their line moved so much. I mean, they were a real slant 50 team. It's kind of hard to tell which way they were going, and we just felt like protection-wise it might be a little bit easier to handle them that way and do our short passing game and let those guys run with it than trying to block all of them. And you're right, we didn't do a great job in the run game, but we did have some key runs. Jordan Irvin had a long run. Probably the biggest play of the game could have been Joel Hopkins, where he breaks several tackles, and we didn't block anybody, but just a great effort play where he gets 16 yards. And after that, I thought we played much better. We got in a little bit of rhythm there. Clearly, the 2 turnovers inside the 5-yard line hurt us. One of them was just fumble, and the other one was a bad call on the coach's part. But like I said, really proud of our team. 42-7 win against that team we'll take all day long.
Well, Coach, now you guys play Oakland in the semifinals, a team that you guys played last year down at their place. Contrast this year's Oakland team versus what you saw last year.
Well, new coaching staff. Kevin Creasy is the new coach there, and he's been at Trousdale County, I think, for the last several years. They're a wing tee type team on offense, really very multiple. I mean, there'll be lots and lots of formations, but quite a bit of wing tee and some jet sweeps out of the wing. Defensively, very, very multiple. They line up in just about every defense you can line up in. They're in a 50 some, they're in a 4-3 some, they're in double eagle some. They give you just about every look that you can and that you can get. Last year's team was definitely 4-3. They were, kind of religious with it. These guys will bring some pressures this year. They're still extremely athletic, very, very talented. They're big and physical. And talking to all the coaches down there in that region, they just felt like they were clearly the best team in that region.
Well, obviously, it goes without saying that you guys will want to limit, if not eradicate any turnovers on your part. But other than that, what are some of the things that you'll have to do well to be successful?
Well, I do think we have to run it some. I don't know that we're going to be able to line up and just run over these guys, but we've got guys that Jordan Irvin and Joel Hopkins and Isaiah Cobb that need to touch the ball and need to get involved, and we've got to find ways to get them some touches, whether it's in the run game or the pass game, and then, like you said, the turnovers. I think turnovers are so key, and we've been so good at that all year, and in the last couple of games we've turned it over a couple of times, and clearly that's very concerning. It hasn't cost us yet, but you keep messing with fire, eventually it will. It will burn you.
Yeah, that's a good way to end the interview. Coach, appreciate your time. Wish you the best of luck Friday night, and hopefully we can catch up with you again next week.
Thank you, Ralph. I appreciate it.
All right, Coach, take care of yourself.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Lee's Total Health Pharmacy has 2 locations to better serve you. Our 725 Parkway location offers a full-service pharmacy with a large selection of quality home medical equipment, from sports braces to wheelchairs, and a stock varied selection of home care products to assist you daily. Health education classes and a Take Charge Weight program are available. Lee's Total Health Pharmacy at 1024 Middle Creek features a compound lab providing medication in the form of pain creams, hormone replacement, and much more. Lee's Total Health Pharmacy. We specialize in your good health. Volunteer Chevrolet is your friendly hometown dealership, proudly serving the region for over 20 years. At Volunteer Chevrolet, you'll get great offers on select new vehicles, from Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs. So come see the new look at Volunteer Chevrolet and take advantage of their great deals. Volunteer Chevrolet is still easy to find on 400 Winfield Dunn Parkway, Sevierville. Volunteer Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of YourHighSchoolSports.com, Sevier County.
Clayball's Campground and Cabins and Clayball's Market and Grill have been family owned and operated since 1978. Clayball's Campground is spacious with 320 sites, including vacation homes and cabins. Great location for family reunions and large groups with entertainment on the weekends. Clayball's Market offers Exxon gas, a full grocery line, and camping supplies. Their delicious deli provides fantastic food and daily specials. Visit Clayball's Market or make reservations at Clayball's Campgrounds and Cabins, located on 405 Wears Valley Road, Pigeon Forge.
It's the day, it's finally arrived, it's your wedding day. It's the moment you've been waiting on.